Yeah, so typically from what I've noticed, how these businesses work is there's an aspect to them that is a real business, like what they front themselves as, whether it's insurance, whether it's trading. Theoretically, you can make money with that thing, and that's what they market themselves as. But then once you join, one, it's very culty. Most of the calls are about motivation and mindset because it's a lot of people, when it fixes their personal life, that's where they think that this is the solution to everything. So like even though they're not necessarily making money with the business model that it proposes when marketing itself, because they started journaling and they have some friends in a call that are trying to make money online, they get brainwashed into thinking that this is their new family. Even though, like you said, if you leave it, they all cut you off and curse you out. That's what I personally dealt with when leaving I Am Academy. And then secondly, once you join, you realize the real way to make money isn't with the business they were talking about. It's with recruiting people. So like with that one, for example, you said it was insurance brokering. With the one that I was in, it was trading. And so inside, you realize like, oh, no one at the top is making money trading. It's all by recruiting other people. So what was Patrick McDavid's role at this company?
Well, first of all, you're absolutely correct about your observation that there is an element of it that's a real business. And I sort of use this analogy to make it digestible to people who are unfamiliar with this topic. Think about like in a movie, like I'm thinking of something like a Rush Hour where they go to like a laundromat or a Chinese restaurant and it's a real laundromat, it's a real Chinese restaurant, but then in the back or in the basement they've got people, wrapping up bricks, for example. Is the Chinese restaurant not a real business? It is, but that's sort of the front for what the real moneymaker is.
Mm,
And my best understanding of multi-level marketing leads me to the same conclusion that there is a real money making mechanism where you're selling essential oils or you're selling protein shakes or you're selling clothing or you're selling insurance, and you could theoretically go out there and sell off your sales skills alone and your business acumen alone and make some commission. And then there's also this other thing where just by recruiting a few people who also pay to join, you're going to make way more in bonuses than the commission of actually selling that thing would get you. So it's an almost inevitable pull towards the recruitment element, which you don't have to spend more than a few minutes even looking at the recruitment meetings or the social media accounts of a prominent multi-level marketing person to realize that that's what the real emphasis is.